All right, welcome into Jeff Coed TV's Game of the Week, where the McAdory Yellow Jackets are visiting the Minor Tenacious Tigers right here on the campus of Minor. A game we're just seconds away from the start. Minor coming in 8-6, McAdory coming in 9-4. Right here, your crew for tonight: Chris Osborne in with Scott Griffin and Matt Coulter.
Thank you, Chris. And McAdory in the road black again. Minor in the white. There's a three ball out of the corner for McAdory. Jemison. And a rebound, and McAdory has possession. Another three ball missed by Jemison. Whistle and a foul. That foul will go early on MJ Briggs.
All right, let's go over the McAdory starters real quick. Dylan Scott, MJ Briggs, Jalen King, Rico Jemison, and Nick Weiler.
McAdory in man. Big size there, nice running jump hook, and good shot there for Minor, Marquise Evans.
All right, break in play. Let's go over the Minor starters for the boys: Isaiah McLean, Kamari Bell, Kamara Burrows, Matthew Grice, and Marquise Evans.
McAdory again in the black, Minor in white. Stolen down on this end. Here comes the Purple Tigers in a hurry, dropping it off, laying it off the front rim. Kamari Bell, who's a great football player too. You remember his performance on the football field, I should say, for us in the fall. So quick, but he missed that layup, but Minor has it again.
Everybody's settling in, a little nerves.
Three ball, a long one, and that's Carmelo Burrows. Burrows with the three, 5-0 Minor. Nice wild left-handed shot by MJ Briggs, and he misses it. But McAdory retains possession. Throw it in, Jalen King down low. Real easy bounce pass to Dylan Scott for the basket.
Easy bounce pass and easy buckets. Too easy. Somebody obviously missed an assignment there. Scott, are you surprised that McAdory's playing zone against this team?
I don't know enough about him to be honest with you. Boy, that was a great play. What a drive to basket by Matthew Grice. To be honest with you. Contact. Boy, that was a great play. And drop it in, so good play there.
That's a next level play. He's a tall, wiry kid. Good use of body manipulation there to get the bucket.
McAdory check it in with Andrew Fowler. So Grice to the line, his free throws, and misses it. Saved out of bounds, and Minor will retain possession. Isaiah McLean will key it in. McAdory is in that zone. Boy, they had an open three there, but thought about it, did McLean. And now setting the offense. He'll fire the three from way up there. Nice spin. Going up high for the rebound. Marquise Evans puts it up. He's fouled. strong presence there is Evans. Got the shoulders and chest, doesn't he, of a power forward.
He is a thick player.
Tight end looking, if not defensive end looking, Marquise Evans. And he makes his first free throw. Check it in for Minor.
Nice touch. I wonder if he meant for it to be off the glass.
Carlos Fuller checks in for the Purple Tigers. In for Kamari Bell. Missed that one and whistle. And I think he'll get another one.
That's something we don't see a lot of is lane violations. We saw one in the girls' game in the previous game and one here in the first quarter.
8-2. And he banked it in again.
So that must be his MO. That's 2 bank shots in.
9-2. There's an open 3 and nailed for Andrew Fowler. So that cuts the lead at half, 9-5. Whistle, no, excuse me, a turnover. McAdory has it, and we got a foul. Pushing foul on Matthew Grice. Great competitive girls game if you were joining us before. If you didn't, you might want to check us out early when the girls play because that was a terrific game. McAdory and Minor winning by 1. Inside on the ball fake, but a pushing foul. Isaiah McLean. He'll go to the line.
Obviously, there wasn't a continuation there. It was on the ground, so they'll inbound it.
Good call. Was not in the act of shooting, so checking back in for McAdory is Grayson Schamberger. I should say for the first time. On the drive, ascending up was Grice, but he missed the shot. Here comes McAdory. Inside, he got it blocked by Evans. Minor on the run out. Nice layup there by Grice. Evans.
McAdory works their way out of it.
Jemison inside, misses. Nick Weiler missed the shot. Jemison found him. And there's a nice drive there to draw the foul for Minor, and that's Carmelo Burrows. Little back and forth, Matt.
Very interesting basketball game, but I'm still just amazed at 12 in white for the Purple Tigers. Evans shoots, as you guys commented, he shoots his free throws off the backboard, or as we old school guys, Scott, say, the banking board.
Yes.
But I don't know that I have seen anybody do that since I was at Papa Shot in the little goal a couple of days ago.
Did you do that? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, I use the backboard at Papa Shop. I really do, but not when I shoot free throws. I go right over the rim, like you two guys do.
Well, it's a good thing to do at the fair, maybe, because
Yes, exactly.
you don't know about the rim at the fair.
Exactly.
Hey, and Matty, you speak for yourself. I was a baller.
So Burrows misses both, and here comes Minor back in that trap and gets another turnover, and a throw out, and a clear out, and a layup by Isaiah McLean. So defense creating offense for the Purple Tigers. Now McAdory gets the clear out, but Evans erases that. And another clear out. Very athletic play.
Wow.
And a layup on this end for Dylan Scott. He's got 4.
What a great transition by Minor.
Minor's all over the floor right now and up 15-5. Erases
Let's
that.
look at this again.
And another
A
clear
block,
out. Very
a
athletic
save,
play.
wow,
And a
pass, and a score.
Yep. Coming in for Minor, number 13, Derek Yelling. So keying it in for McAdory right in front of us, that's Rico Jemison, freshman. Stolen. Pickpocket, hesitation, beautiful move, Josh Prince. Or excuse me, that's not Prince, I should say Isaiah McLean. Another errant pass by McAdory. Turnover mania. Minor pays him back with this one.
Yeah.
We got a foul, though. What do we got?
Yeah.
They did call a foul. 24 black. That is Grayson Schamberger. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was thinking that Yelling, as he was running the break, was thinking that his wingman was going to go toward the basket, as he should, and he didn't. He just stayed there, maybe hoping for the open three. So now he shoots one.
And he got it. Derek Yelling, good-looking forward, about 6'2". 18-5, Minor on top. Missed that one. Here comes McAdory. Pressure's bothering the Yellow Jackets so far in this first quarter. Backdoor cut, beautiful. Nice feed and the layup.
That was Jalen King with that basket.
Yeah, and a great feed from Marquise Emerson. Wide open three in the corner. Missed the entire goal, but picked up and another miss. So Ramoyne Taylor missed the three. Carmelo Burrows missed the putback. And McAdory will throw it in, trailing by 11, 2:28 to go in the first. Another steal, almost. And that one goes off McAdory. Great hustle there.
You know, Scott, what I'm seeing is that McAdory's bringing the ball up, and they're allowing the sideline to become the third defender, right, or the second defender, if you will, when they should be using their spaces. Matty, what are you seeing?
All right, now it's just kind of enthralled at James Poindexter's conversation with one of the referees. What I'm seeing is Minor playing almost perfect in every facet of the game. This zone's not working for McAdory, by the way. They already put up 18. We got 2 minutes left in the first quarter.
That is a lot of points. There's a long three off the front iron. No good by Fuller. Throw out McAdory, and does another turnover. Turnover mania for McAdory, and they're trying anything they can.
You know, I like the idea, but sloppy passing, very sloppy passing, and McAdory's going to fall even further behind if they don't get it together and right this ship.
Jeremiah Ware checks in for McAdory. Fuller in the corner, trying to find Ramoyne Taylor, puts it up, misses it, followed up, another miss. McAdory on the run out. And a good play to draw the foul on the hustle play by Jeremiah Ware. He'll go to the line for two.
You know, that was an interesting play on the other end of the floor. I think he might have got away with one. He was dribbling the ball, he stopped, and then he split the defenders with a dribble. I don't know about you guys, but I don't think that's how it works.
Rolling it in is Ware on the first. Checking in for Minor, Matthew Grice again. Number 5 back in. Ware will get another. Missed it. Throwing it up and in is Nick Weiler. So it cut it to 8 here with 1:17 to go. Knocked away. Minor retains possession. Jemison back. Well, I thought he was going to check in, but he's got to wait. Now he comes in. whistle and a walking foul. A walking violation, I should say. Lemoyne Taylor.
He had that three in his head before he ever took a dribble or spotted up. And just like that, travel.
18-10, Minor on top. Nice backdoor cut again, this time contact, no whistle. Good defense there. Turnover again. Now another turnover. And another turnover. Kind of helter-skelter here, and up and almost in was Lemoyne Taylor, who hung in the air and drew the foul from the high-flying Marquise Emerson.
Hey, Scott, you sounded like that rapper. And another one, and another one, and another one.
We had three in a row. Both teams trying to get out on the run, not taking care of the basketball. So Taylor will go to the line. And he misses the first. Here's another thing I notice about players these days. When they're given that first free throw, they shoot it real quick. They don't grab it, take their time, dribble, take a breath. And a lot of times they miss it.
Scott, you're showing your age.
They just grab it and shoot it like they're shooting a jump shot.
You're talking about fundamental basketball. And that's no slight to either team.
I know NBA guys who are really good at free throws, you watch them, they take their time. They get it, they wipe sweat off. They don't dribble for about 3 seconds, you know what I mean?
Catch their breath.
Yes, take a deep breath, collect themselves, because you just been running around for 5 straight minutes, right? And you get a free throw line and everything stops. So you got to gather your senses back. There's a foul underneath. And that will go against Carlos around for 5 straight minutes, right? And you get a free throw line and everything stops. So going back to the line is Jeremiah Ware, 1 for 2. Got that one. 2 for 3 now for Ware.
You know, this game has been very sloppy early on, but I feel like these are two good competitive teams, and I want to see what this game is going to look like when they settle down into both of their games.
Weiler checks back in for Emerson. Ware with another free throw. Oh, misses. But another offensive rebound, just throwing it up, though, was Weiler. He got the rebound, but he just kind of threw it up while he was falling backwards and missed the whole goal.
That was Jemerson, and he actually threw it off his own man.
Yeah, Jemerson tried to save it. Now checking in for McAdory is Josh Prince.
I think you'll hear about that on the bus ride home.
Prince throws it in, no good. Another offensive rebound for Weiler, but he got it stolen. Here comes Minor on the run out. Boy, he had a post player down low open. They got it to him too late. Now he's tied up. Derek Yelling was open for 10 seconds, and they found him too late, but Minor will retain possession. Taylor waiting on time to pass. Sidestep 3, banked it in. Almost like he meant to do that.
I bet if you asked him, he'd say he did.
So he doubles up, waiting 20-11. We'll take a break. You're watching Jeffco Ed TV Game of the Week. Welcome back to Minor High School. McAdory with the basketball, 22-11. Turnover again. Here comes Minor on the run out. Grice lays it up and in. He's got 6 so far for Minor. Another steal. Fouled again. Grice will go to the line. It's turnovers for McAdory. It's easy to see.
Yeah.
Just sloppy basketball right now.
It is sloppy basketball, and both teams have the potential to play some good ball. We've seen some good open looks, seen a lot of rebounding, but a lot of turnovers right at half court in most cases.
So Grice to the line. Again, he's got 6. He's got 7. He was 0 for 1 from the free throw line.
Flower comes in for McAdory.
25-11. And hits both. 8 points for Grice. McAdory again throws it off of a Purple Tiger, and they'll retain possession. Jemison will key it in. Now for Minor.
Lowry. William Lowry comes in for Minor.
Yep, Lowry checks in. And what we got here? Technical foul on Grice. So Grice said he was just clapping, but he got a technical foul. So he'll go to the bench, and to the free throw line to shoot the technicals will be Nick Weiler.
That was an interesting call, Scott.
I didn't see it.
I didn't see it either.
I don't know what happened. He said he was clapping. I didn't see anything. It was a really quick technical, and I haven't seen any chippiness. I'm kind of surprised there was a technical, but Weiler hits the first. Misses the second. And McAdory will retain possession. So, yeah, I don't know what transpired there. But Grice is now out. And Minor's got a small, quick defensive team in here. Grice now heading to the restaurant. Fowler lost it. Lost it again. Boy, laying it up and right off the front iron, no good, was Jalen King. Putting it up and missing it on his end was Marquise Evans.
This is absolutely sloppy ball.
Yep.
I'm really glad that somebody called a timeout.
Yeah, they needed a timeout for sure. And James Poindexter gets it for the 6-2 McAdory Yellow Jackets. Coming up Friday, we have a game. So we got 2 this week for Christmas for you, Chris. I know you wanted that Christmas present of another game.
Absolutely. What is it? Center Point and Fultondale at Fultondale. Can't wait to do that. I think I'll be with you again in the booth. Always a pleasure.
Make sure courtside.
Make sure you bring my Christmas present.
Yes, that might be the last time we see each other for Christmas.
Maddie, you as well.
Hey, can't wait. Merry Christmas, by the way.
Yes,
by the way, on a technical, sometimes you can clap, but I think also you got to watch your mouth.
Yeah. He said all he did was clap. There's McAdory on the miss and getting a strong rebound inside. Derek Yelling got it lost. Weiler got it. He misses it. Going back up and another miss. They've had dead looks there. Fowler had looks. Weiler had looks. Nobody could get it to go.
Not sure that timeout accomplished what both coaches had hoped.
26-12, and now Minor in a hurry loses it. Taking it up and under and tying up himself was McAdory. Another run out. And that almost was a missed shot there. Yelling gets the, I think he wanted to slam it, but it slipped out of his hands, but went in the goal for him. So 16-point Minor lead. And McAdory just, I don't even know what they're running offensively. They're just kind of, everybody's in a hurry.
They're all over the place. They've got to settle down and run some plays, or at least have people in the spaces that they need to move the ball around.
So Marcus Emerson, sorry, Chris, checking in. But it's the old Wooden saying, right? Be quick but not in a hurry. They seem to be in a hurry going everywhere.
Right. And so far it's getting them nothing. Well, actually it is. It's getting them turnovers.
Yeah, and there's another one.
And another one.
I would guess we're into well double figures on turnovers. If I guess.
You don't have to guess, Scott.
You're confident of that?
Absolutely.
Paul Allen checks in for Minor, number 4. 3 ball, front iron no good. William Lowry on the miss, and a strong rebound by Andrew Fowler. So I'll give them this, though. Poindexter's team is playing hard. They're playing sloppy, to your point, but they are playing hard.
Yeah. A lot of tie-ups. You know, they're not creating space.
Great hustle on the way back. They thought they had 2-on-1, but getting a hand on it was Paul Allen, who just checked in so quick, getting down there to knock it out of bounds. Weiler, little jumper, no good. He's 1 for 4 now. And they're not getting back defensively either. Missed shot by Cornelius Sales. Open 3 for McAdory.
That ball was
Doesn't
halfway
fall.
down.
Yep. And another turnover.
You know, Scott, you might just have to record that and just press the button. And another turnover.
And Coach Poindexter's just trying all kind of different guys. We'll have a new one coming in a moment. Trying to find somebody that can play some clean basketball offensively. And getting in a hurry there, because he was open, was Lowry. Checking in for McAdory.
You know, he shuffled his feet when he had a mid-range jumper. All he had to do was turn around and shoot. It goes back to fundamentals.
Kalen Holt. For McAdory. Weiler misses it. Step through, nice. That was MJ Briggs with a nice step through. 28-14. This is where they got to get back in the game, just like the McAdory girls did in that first game. Euro step, dropped in teardrop for Lowry. And McAdory turned it over again. That may be 15.
At least 15 combined, I would say. You know, this game is sloppy, and I can't say that enough. And, you know, I think the coaches are, like you said, trying different combinations of personnel.
Yeah, I think he's trying anybody, right?
Yeah. I mean,
he's about ready to put you and I in.
Yeah, you've seen some deep bench players come in, and, you know, I should say reserves.
Kamari Bell checks back in for Minor.
So Coach Poindexter taking exception to that call. It was a violation of
And
inbounding.
they're talking about it,
yeah,
the officials. And they did reverse one earlier in the girls' game. Minor with possession and a 16-point lead. At the elbow, kicking it out for 3. Missed it. Those Sales on the miss. Another miss down there by Lowry.
You know, Scott, the first part of that possession, Minor really moved the ball around. It looked like they were working a play, which we haven't seen much for either team.
Whistle and a reaching foul. That'll go against Lowry. Coming back in for McAdory is Jalen King, replacing Fowler. And another turnover. Another Euro step and a missed shot again for Lowry. The moves are good, he's just not dropping it in.
Yeah, and much like we talked about in the girls' game prior to this, is that, you know, those passes cross court, these athletes are too athletic, too fast for you to think that you can throw a slow pass across the court and it's not going to have a bad outcome.
Rico Jemison back in for McAdory, again trying to find somebody. And there's a nice block by Yelling and a turnover Minor.
Yelling is a power in the paint. He's blocking shots, he's getting rebounds, not scoring a lot, but doing his job in the paint.
We got more turnovers than a bakery happening here. 30-14 whistle.
Oh, Scott, that was bad.
And a foul on Paul Allen.
It's a good thing McDonald's is not giving away free turnovers for every turnover here.
Both teams playing very fast. Matt Coulter will have the one of the coaches at the half for you to get their thoughts on what's happening here so far in the first half. But it's easy to see McAdory struggling with only 14 points in about 14 minutes. Another missed shot for McAdory. That was Briggs on the miss.
You know, it's real interesting. They're going to the rack, but they're not getting fouled and they're not getting buckets.
Minor's doing a great job, good point, of defending without fouling. Normally when you're not shooting well, driving to the goal is a great idea because you can draw fouls. But Minor's not helping. McAdory trying to extend defense. And whistle and a foul. And Jalen King can't believe it. Paul Allen may have got rescued on that one.
Hey, Matty, what'd you see down there?
Looked like he was pretending to be Bell and burst through a hole in a football field. I thought he was untouched. But, you know, guys, I'm going old school on you here, too. Just because you're close to the basket doesn't mean you have to shoot the basketball. And I think both teams have been guilty of that so far. A lot of inside misses. Maybe a make here. Nope.
Nope, another miss. And that was Yelling with the miss. And McAdory gets possession again. They've been stuck on 14 a while. Jemison with Bell on a Bell so quick. Jemison out of control, throws it away.
Just doing too much. Get back to the fundamentals. I used to go to basketball camps when I was a youngin' at the University of Louisville, and Denny Crum made every player touch the ball before a shot could be made when we were scrimmaging.
Yeah, you got to get into the flow, right? Down low, another turnover for Minor. Here comes the Yellow Jackets. Jemison has a three ball. No good. Whistle and a basket for Amerson. Jemison missed his third three, but Amerson got the rebound and dropped it in, and he'll go to the free throw line. Finally getting off that 14 mark.
Is that Emerson's first points tonight?
Yes, it is. And hits the free throw. So Briggs checking back in. Jemison checking out. Turnover Minor almost. No, it is. McAdory puts it up, misses the dead layup, and another foul. So going back to the line will be Jeremiah Ware, who's 2 for 4 there. But McAdory forcing turnovers now defensively.
McAdory trying to find anything to get them back in this game. 30-17, minute 27 left before the half.
Ware to the line. Again, he's got 2 points. And missed the entire goal. Two for 5 now from the free throw line. And nailed that one. 3 for 6 now from the free throw line for Ware.
McAdory coming with the 2-1-2 press.
Kamari Bell threw it up, missed it, and a jump ball. Kamari Bell just squirrel quick. Jemison checking back in for Wiley. Minor on top by 12. Minute 13 to go here in the first. Minor will hold it with a minute to go. Dribble it out, make McAdory come out and extend their defense. Now on the drive and whistle and drawing the foul. Kind of lulled them to sleep, then attacked the goal with 40 seconds to go. So we do not have a 20 on our roster for Minor. We apologize. So he's to the line and misses. Missed both. Rebound by Jalen King. McAdory with a little feed and a floater to Jalen King. Nice touch by King. 10-point game. So again, defense for McAdory helping key them back in this game. 15 seconds to go in the first half. Steal. Ware goes up, misses it. He was looking for the contact too much. Jemison puts it in and got it. So Jemison got it. They'll count it. And that cuts it to 8. Ware was looking for contact when he was driving it.
He was.
But he didn't get it and missed the shot. But Jemison, with tenths of seconds left on the clock, drops it in. Matt Coulter is down there, and he's got Poindexter.
Well, turnover bug bit you, and I mean it bit you like a swarm of mosquitoes in the first half.
Exactly, yes. If we do a better job of taking care of the ball and also making our layups and our free throws, we'd probably be up. But, you know, these are actually some of our younger guys, a lot of freshmen, a lot of sophomores. So it's a learning experience for them. This is their first varsity game, competing in a varsity game. So, you know, even though we had a lot of turnovers, I'm still pleased with the way they competed.
8-0 run at the very end of the half, it's got to give you promise for the second.
I agree. As I say, we're going to clean up some things as far as taking care of the ball. When guys are up trapping, we should, make ourselves available. But I think we'll have a better second half.
Thank you, Coach. Appreciate your time.
I appreciate it.
James Poindexter, 6-2 McAdory Yellow Jackets. Scott Griffin, Chris Osborne here. Our amazing crew from Jeffco TV as well, our school system live streaming. We'll take a break, come back with McAdory down by 8 to Minor. You're watching the Jeffco Ed TV Game of the Week.
Seems to hear words of the cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, how we all raise in the sound, oh, in the seem to hear words of the cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, hallelujah, raising the sound, oh, hallelujah, sounding the church. Very, very while people sing songs of the cheer. Christmas is here. Very merry, merry Christmas. Very merry, merry Christmas. All on this land, all without it, beautiful town to every home. All on this land, all without it, their joyful tone to every home.
Welcome back here to Minor High School. Minor High School. Scott Griffin, Chris Osborne, Matt Coulter, 30-22. Minor in control here, but McAdory playing basically their B team freshman guys. A lot of their varsity guys sitting up in the stands, and I think Coach Poindexter making a point even with a 6-2 team.
Absolutely. You know, again, we try to do our very best to make sure that the kids, your kids and your students' names are correct. And sometimes, you know, there are adjustments that made. So please just bear with us. We're going to do the very best we can. But certainly, you know, coaches can make changes and often do.
Matt Coulter on the sideline with us. He talked to Poindexter about it, Matt, and you pointed out I think there's a lot of varsity guys sitting in the bench over here. I don't know if Jeff can get a shot of those guys, but they're sitting over here behind the McAdory bench. So we're about ready to start the second half. And there's Jeff getting a good shot of the varsity guys, I think.
Looks like they're sharing a little snack there. Hey.
And Poindexter, you know, he's getting blown out there early with just tons of turnovers, but they ended the half pretty strong.
They did. So obviously there's a bright future there. You know, our only hope here, at least mine, Scott, is that this second half can be a little less turnover savvy, so to speak, or heavy, I should say.
That would be nice to clean the play up, because we want to see where these teams are right now before they get into region play, right?
Correct.
Which will happen in January. And what do we have at the first thing?
And another
What do they call that?
A turnover.
That drives the coach nuts, by the way, to come out first thing of a quarter or a half and have a turnover.
You know the coach is thinking, what did we just talk about?
We just went over it. All right, but again, young team. And to his point, and we said it in the broadcast, they're competing. They're playing hard. They're just a little fast. So they got to get back in it defensively here. So Minor's working it around this perimeter zone for the Yellow Jackets. There's a little hole. Kick out, 3, no good. So good defense by McAdory on that trip. Drive, 3 back to Jemison, missed the whole goal.
Scott, I'll tell you what we haven't seen a whole lot of is the bigs, and both teams have a couple of bigs. You know,
everybody looks the same, don't they?
Yeah, not increasingly big, but you know, there's some 6'2", 6'3" guys out there that could be down in the post, making an effort.
But there's no real true post players.
No,
a lot in this game. Weiler maybe, but he even drifts out on the perimeter where he is now. Jemison open again, missed it. Great rebound by Jalen King.
You know, from where we were sitting, Scott, that was a great look at the basket, even though it was probably a little bit deeper than the coach would want him to take that shot.
Yeah.
But it looked like it had a chance to go down.
He was wide open. Whistle, and I guess an offensive foul on Weiler? Yeah, Weiler pushed off.
Yeah.
Guess what that is?
Another turnover. I think you're just getting tired of saying the word.
It's a fun little game we have, Chris and I. We play guess what that is. The answer's the same every time. And we're not joking at the kids' expense. It's just they've got to clean it up. But they're within 8, again, by competing. In the corner. 3 ball. Carlos Fuller, no good. And Minor's missing enough shots to give McAdory their chance. Knocked away there. There's some of that defense by MJ Briggs, the quick little point guard. And look how fast Briggs is off the dribble. Jemison again. Drives, puts it up and over the backboard.
You know, this Minor Tiger defense is swarming. You know, at times it looks like there's about 7 of them out there. Of course, we know there's only 5, but I mean, they are moving their feet, they are getting to the ball, and they are cutting off passing lanes.
Fowler checks in. Jemison, Coach Poindexter could only laugh at that last shot. Said, let's get him out. Think about it there a little bit. Minor has not scored so far. 2.5 minutes, another turnover. But they get it back. Whistle, and that's a good foul by Briggs. Because I think that Yelling was going to throw it down, and Briggs came and was going to make him earn it. Good foul by Briggs. Yelling to the line. He's 1 for 2. And he misses it. Coming in for McAdory, Grayson Schamberger. And missed both. Did Yelling. McAdory, whistle. And he got hacked. And that foul on Carlos Fuller. Again, nobody has scored in 2.5 minutes. Oh, boy, it had a really open look there. Got it into him now. He throws it back out for 3, no good. Dylan Scott, I would like to have seen him finish right there, Chris, when he had the ball 3 feet from the basket. Minor with a 3. Beautiful spin, no good. Rebound Yelling, he's fouled.
Scott, you have said it time and time again, and as we watch this game, It is exactly what you said. They're playing full speed when they don't necessarily have to. If they would just slow down and execute, I think that this would be a much cleaner and better ball game.
Just in a hurry, hurriedly everywhere, right? Yelling misses the free throw. He's 1 for 5 now from the free throw line.
The other thing, if you look at the posture, there's a lot of hands on hips. They're running up and down the court. It almost looks like pickup ball in some instances.
Yelling gets the second. 9-point lead. Knocked away. Weiler puts a little runner, misses it. Didn't use the backboard on that one.
You got to take that to the rack, Weiler.
Yeah, you do. And Carlos Fuller gets the basket on the other end. So didn't use strong to the hoop.
Big man, take it to the rack.
Weiler 3. Misses it. Nice bounce pass to Weiler inside.
That is
good
what
feed, Jalen King.
That's what they need more of.
And to your point, Weiler's the biggest guy on the court. There's not many big guys. Boy, what a play going in. Foul. That was Fuller with the 2 points. 35-24. Minor still maintaining that 8-10 point bulge there. So still a little helter-skelter, and the pace, to your point, is still a little bit skittish, I guess is a good word.
Yeah, and I think at this point, McAdory is very fortunate that they're not down more than they are. I mean, I think both teams at this point are getting some good looks. Not a lot going down, but I think the spots of the bright spots that we've seen have been when they take the ball to the rack. Good cuts, good backdoor cuts, good screens, the few that we have seen, and good lane use.
Minor on the pressure. Schamberger. And Minor now in man-to-man, Chris, and causing some problems. They're animated out there.
Yeah, and what they're going to have to do is, just because they're playing tough defense doesn't mean that you have to hurry up. You just have to be more calculated.
Got to be tougher with the ball, right? Bell. And he throws it out of bounds. And Bell, when he's half motion, he's fast. So it's hard to tell him to slow down because you don't know when he is.
That's another what?
A turnover, yes.
And that's
whistle.
That's a backcourt violation.
You called it, and that's what they called as well. So McAdory with another turnover. And it's got to be in the 20s now with this young team. Fuller. Again, but look at the competitiveness of McAdory. Schamberger is all over him, giving his all defensively. Got a foul, but he's still playing hard.
Yeah, and I think as a point guard, you've got to slow down, right? You've got to see, which side is this defender playing you to? Can you cross him over to get free?
Three-pointer, it went down, and it came out from Cornelius Sales, who couldn't get it to drop, and there's a foul. That spun and painted the rim.
I have no idea how that ball did not go down.
Spin.
It was almost in the net.
Beautiful spin. It went halfway down at minimum. Now McAdory breaking the press. Nice spin move, but lost. No, got it to Weiler, and he just misses a layup. He can't do that. He's got to your point, he's not taking it strong to the rack like that. That's taking it strong on the rack with Carlos Fuller.
Fuller's working hard to get every basket he makes.
Another steal. That's too easy. Layup. Missed it. It was a great steal by Sales. And here comes Minor on the run. Everybody on the run. To your point, it's like a summer league game. And there's a blocking foul as Bell drew contact, which again he's used to being a football player. He don't mind that at all.
You know, the previous play when he missed the layup, he went up with the left hand, which is the correct hand. He did everything right, but you've got to make those layups.
So Bell will go to the line. He has not been to the line. He has not scored in this game. And he stuck that one off the back iron and it dropped through for him. Jemison comes back in. Ware comes back in. And Dylan Scott comes back in for McAdory. Good look at Kamari Bell, an outstanding football player. As he knocks it down, he's got two. McAdory with that quick press. Excuse me, Minor, I should say. But McAdory broke it, lost it momentarily, got it back. Whistle and a bumping foul on Derek Gellick. So McAdory in the bonus with 5 fouls, at least Minor is against McAdory, and Minor with 3 fouls now. Wide open. They kind of forgot about Marquise Emerson. He's got 4. He's got 5, actually. Another steal. Jemison puts it in. Timeout. Minor, as they've got a little bit of life here, Chris, with that little run there.
11-point game, but a couple of quick scores that, you know, again, bright spots. You almost have to wonder what this game would look like if the varsity was playing. Matty?
We have no idea.
Yeah.
We obviously they were playing bad enough to get benched as a team, right? Not just the guys benched, basically the entire team. But Matt, right there, defensive intensity is how they're going to get back in this game.
Yeah, they had only scored 2 points in the third quarter, but then they scored 4 in about, 2 seconds. I want to reiterate something that you guys have been talking about with the turnovers. First of all, these are a bunch of young kids, but man, these Yellow Jackets are swarming around the ball. Yeah. Also, Minor's not playing bad defense either.
No, the competitiveness is definitely there for both teams.
Absolutely.
It's just a little helter-skelter in the care of the basketball. But again, to Matt's point, you got young guys out here. They're just trying, right? They're just out there trying. And there's a turnover. And McAdory's got it. No. McAdory got timeout. Coach Poindexter got a timeout on the loose ball, and the referee asked him 30 or 60, and he said, whatever you want to give me. So he gave him a 30. Figured he'd take the short rest since they just had a timeout. But again, to Matt's point and what we've been talking about, there's McAdory getting on the floor right there with effort.
Well, we got a break. Don't forget that we will have another game on the 20th. That's
couple of nights.
Friday on the 20th. That's Center Point at Fultondale. Looking forward to seeing you, Scott, and Matt as well.
I'm not wearing a Christmas outfit. Are you?
Oh, come on. You got to wear your ugly sweater.
It will be cold enough Friday. Today was shorts weather. Nice lead pass there. And McAdory on a 6-0 run. Emerson with the basket. Got another steal. And McAdory has possession. 6-0 run. Keyed defensively.
You know, and all of a sudden it's a 9-point game. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time.
There's the lob. Inside, missed. Put back up, missed. But they'll keep battling.
You know, one thing about offensive rebounds is it gives you a chance to score again.
So to the line is Marquise Emerson. He's got 7 points. Briggs back in. Jalen King checks out. Emerson knocks it in. Weiler checks in. Emerson goes out. 39-31, minute 18. Another steal. Putting it up and in. Again, a little timid on the layup, Chris.
You know, not a lot of these guys are really, really tall, but you still got to go to the rack with authority.
That's right, yeah. There's a nice, smart play by Yelling. He bumped him, got him off balance, and knocked it in.
You know, and to Maddie's point, these are young guys, but I can't wait until they mature, and so we see those layups turn into dunks.
Ware outside. Briggs so fast. Kicks to Jimerson. He's got a three. Got it. He was 0 for 5, and now he's 1 for 6. That cuts it to 7.
Definitely a big contribution on that shot right there from deep.
So less than 25 in the third, almost another steal. So Miners getting a taste of their own pressure from McAdory. Driving it to the line, and there's a foul. And getting the call, and that's Dylan Scott. So the foul, and coming in is at the line is William Lowry.
Looks like Marquise Emerson's on deck to come in. 15 seconds left.
Lowry banks it in. Emerson replacing Weiler. Missed it. Jefferson got the rebound. 13 to go. Here in the third. 8-point game. Kicking it out to Jimerson. In the corner, open three, no good. Emerson puts it up, misses it. But a competitive third quarter.
Yeah, I really thought Dylan Scott on that last possession was going to be able to stick it back in. He was almost above the rim and just could not make it fall. And we've seen that a lot.
Let's take a quick break. We'll come back with more. You're watching the Jeff Coed TV Game of the Week. All right, welcome back. Fourth quarter action. Minor on top by 8, and they'll have the basketball to begin the fourth quarter. Scott Griffin, Chris Osborne, Matt Coulter, and our great crew bringing you this game. Both teams have been a little helter-skelter, but both teams competing and really defending. Down low. Nice feed and Yelling with his third basket from the floor. He's got 8 now.
That was one of the first possessions where they really seemed like they were settled, got a good look and a good basket.
Emerson thought about it. Or I should say Jemison thought about it. But McAdory working it. Jemison again. It was kind of a half-hearted cut to the goal by Jalen King, and Jemison tried to feed him and it just went off his hand. And there's an unforced error again by Minor, just throwing it out of bounds. And that's got to drive the Minor coach crazy. Ramoyne Taylor just throwing it out of bounds. Jemison in the corner on the drive, runner, and they got him on a foul. So Jemison will get to the line. His first free throw attempts of the game.
You know, it's amazing, Scott, that, you know, if you look at it, there's 79 points in this game combined, obviously. But it hasn't felt like that. It hasn't felt like there have been a lot of made shots.
No. I mean, it's not high scoring by any stretch, but it's not, I wouldn't call it low scoring. I'd call it kind of average or a little bit below, right?
Right.
But to your point, it doesn't feel like it at all.
But these kids are playing hard. You
They're
got to
playing
give them
hard.
that.
There's no doubt. And they're getting after it. And there's bumping fouls there. So McAdory with the foul, and Minor, that'll be their first foul of the fourth quarter. That's on Ware. Minor will throw it in. Boy, what a dangerous pass. Throwing it all the way to midcourt, Chris.
That looked like a receiver and a DB going at it.
Ware throws up a 3, no good. And Poindexter doesn't like that, and he gets him out. Andrew Fowler back in. Ware just launched a 3, didn't even have his feet set. But McAdory retains possession. Now Poindexter talking to him about it. There he is right in front of him. He didn't see it. And he throws it away. And Minor gets it. And taking it in strong and missing it is Paul Allen. Three-pointer, no good. Jemison up and misses it. 12 puts it in, and that's Jalen King. A couple of misses there, but offensive rebounds keeping them in the game. Down to 6.
True.
Boy, it's a chance for a trap there, and they didn't take it. He was in the corner, Chris.
Once again, you know, mental mistakes.
Yeah, they could have trapped him, and they kind of gave him a cushion. And they were in the press. Young team.
Yeah.
Now Minor, they may let the air out here a little bit, Chris, and slow this thing down. 6 minutes to go.
That's exactly what they're doing.
Yelling to Taylor. They'll take a good shot like that one. Close shot anyway, but missed it.
Yeah.
And boy, just right there, Fowler gets the rebound and almost throws it away again.
They did everything right on that possession. They slowed it down. They passed the ball. They did everything except finish.
Make the shot, But it was a good shot.
It was. And you're not going to get them all.
44-38. But McAdory needs to realize as well, they can run the clock too. This game, it's a basketball game now, right? So you're within 6. They called a walk on Jemison. I didn't see it.
I didn't see it either. You can hear the fans. The fans are not happy with that call at all.
Matthew Grice hasn't been in since the technical, and he was really good. He's come back in this basketball game, number 5 for Minor. Coach has let him think about that technical. Boy, look at the quickness of Carlos Fuller. But McAdory has it. Whistle, and they carried it.
It's a backcourt violation, actually. He had
10
not,
second,
he,
okay.
Yeah, he had, no, not 10 second. He had not placed his feet across the line when that ball came to him.
Oh, on the reception, I got you. Yeah.
Spatial
Jemison.
awareness.
Jemison got screened, and there's a foul. And just going hard to the goal, Carlos Fuller. Just a whirling dervish down there. And Ware fouled him. So Fuller to the line for his first free throws of the night. Up and in. (45-38). Minor trying to make it an 8-point advantage. Missed it. Emerson down low, got it.
That was a great pass to the interior on the run.
It's a 5-point basketball game. Spinning inside, knocked away. Emerson with the block on Grice. Big time play. And now running down the floor, beating everybody. How about Emerson?
Minutes and some change left, but McAdory come roaring back. Matty.
Emerson blocked Grice, then beat everybody down for the layup. Just what hustle by the young player, man.
I'm just amazed at McAdory. You know, guys, again, I go old school on you. Sometimes you're not shooting it well. They just don't drop. You miss free throws. But there's one thing you can always do, and that's what James Poindexter has done with his backups, his reserves. I think that was your word, Chris. I appreciate that. But the effort is there. I mean, these guys are balling out, and they press on defense. They're causing a lot of turnovers. I'll be honest, guys, I didn't expect this to be a 3-point game with 4:34 remaining. Lots of credit to McAdory.
Absolutely. And Emerson, just great hustle. The block on one end, beating everybody down on the other for the layup.
Well, you can look at the energy on the Yellow Jacket bench and with the coach, the animation right now. Mine are a little bit more subdued.
Emerson might have earned his way on the varsity big time after this kind of effort. He affected that shot, Chris, and McAdory's got it again. So Emerson with a block and then an effect. 3-pointer, missed it. Jemison. But they got it back. Ware on the drive. Open. All the way down and no good. And we haven't seen Evans in the game. We haven't seen Evans in the game in forever.
No, we haven't.
Which is surprising. He was dominant in the first half, was he not?
You're right. I don't know whether he got into foul trouble early or not. I didn't think so.
I don't recall that. Timeout on the floor, full timeout. Game's getting interesting now, 3:47. We'll take a break. We'll come back with more. You're watching Jeffco Ed TV Game of the Week. Welcome back to Minor High School. Scott Griffin, Chris Osborne, Matt Coulter, our crew. Jeffco Ed TV. A couple of good games here tonight. Competitive girls game was a 1-point game. This one is a 3-point game. And there's a turnover. Right when they're playing good. Been playing clean too pretty much second half.
Right.
Except for the first half, but that's the first turnover in a while.
Yeah, and you know, we talked about the danger of the cross-court pass, and it displayed full display right there.
Hard to execute. Three-pointer. No spin at all, and Carlos Fuller knocked it down. That was a knuckleball that went down.
It was, and just like that, all of a sudden, 6-point game.
48-42. But again, plenty of time. Good feed to Emerson. Now they're running plays for the youngster.
You know, you almost got to think that the young team, the freshmen for McAdory, are seeing hope here that they have a shot at this with 3 minutes to go.
48-42. And that should be McAdory's ball, yeah. Jemison gets it on the throw-in. King trying to find somebody to get it to. Jemison fires a three, hit the side of the goal. Whistle and a foul. King will go to the free throw line.
It almost seems like Jemison's getting a little quick, not setting his feet when he's had these wide open threes.
And a missed free throw by Jalen King. Briggs back in for McAdory.
I like the effort of King trying to round up that ball and collecting the foul.
So King hits one, Briggs comes in for him. 5-point game. Pressure by McAdory. Broken, tried a late pass. That was McLean trying to find Burrows, but it's knocked out of bounds by the Yellow Jackets.
Hey, Dylan, go to the goal. Come to the goal. Hey, protect the paint, MJ. Run around, Nick. Run around, Nick.
McLean will throw it in.
It'll be interesting to see if Minor is able to get the big man Evans in.
Yeah, he was impactful early. So was Grice. They've got both of them in. But it's the smaller Burrows who knocks it down. 7-point Minor advantage. on the drive. Blocked by Burrows. Stolen by Burrows. Coming down hard, and Jemison reaches in for the foul. Fuller will go to the line.
Fuller coming up a little gimpy on that ankle. It went down a little awkwardly.
Secure this, guys.
And he got it. Two for Fuller. He's 3 for 3 for the free throw line. It's a 9-point Minor lead.
Well, Scotty definitely made the contact worth it, making those 2 free throws.
Here comes McAdory. Get to a point now where they can't trade baskets. They gotta get some hoops and get some stops. Weiler down low, blocked by Evans.
There's the big man.
He's been a factor today in limited minutes. Off the glass and in for Burrows. Suddenly Miners taking control.
Quick little Euro step there. We hadn't seen that too much.
Back to double digits now. Down low, Amerson, beautiful sidestep. Just couldn't execute it. Got it back. And trying to create, drawing the foul. Amerson with a beautiful offensive move. Just couldn't get it off glass. I'm impressed with that kid. I think he's a varsity guy after tonight.
I think you're right. And you know, as he matures, those buckets are going to fall. He's going to find his touch.
And missed free throw attempt for Jalen King as Ware comes back in for Jemison. Boy, this is the strong rebound by Evans. He just takes it off the rim with that wide body. Minor can run clock here. I don't know why they're even looking to score. They got that, but that's a walk. Burrows moved his run clock here. I don't know why they're even Jemison comes back in with the offensive defensive substitution.
I think he thought, I can't believe I'm this wide open.
Just took a little jump stop. Under a minute to go. Minor in control, but McAdory's really made a good game out of this. It was down to 2 at one time.
And again, if you happen to join us late, McAdory playing with a lot of their freshman and JV squad for whatever reason. So it's good to see them competing.
How about that find? King to Amerson. Amerson presented himself, but King found him after almost turning it over. Good play. How about that find? Whistle and a foul.
You know, Scott, on that last play, that's what we were talking about, one of those zippy passes. It's got to be crisp, and that one was, and they benefited from it.
He made a pass. It got blocked. He went and got it. Then had the presence of mind to look towards the goal. Amerson had the presence of mind to present himself, and to your point, a good, crisp, firm pass. Not a lollipop. And they got it to go. Burrows with the free throw. Both. Still back to 11, 30 seconds. Minor still just pressing. And McAdory calls timeout.
You know, you have to think with Minor being that aggressive with 30 seconds left that they are tuning up for area play, right? They're seeing what they're going to have in these tight games or not so tight games at the end. I think it's a good exercise that the coach is doing with his team. And to McAdory's credit, they are not giving up. I mean, they are still hustling. They know that this might be a little out of hand, pending something that we don't expect, but I like the effort.
And young team, you'll have this set of circumstances coming up in a game, and it'll be a three-point game. So you want to use it as a coaching point for sure, does Poindexter. So, but yeah, Minor's really playing aggressively, having an 11-point lead with 24 seconds to go. (56-45). Minor on top. Weiler will key it in. Jemison was there, and they didn't get it to him till late. Missed it. McAdory will back it out now. And that'll do it. 56-45. Minor sweeps in the girls, a 1-point win. Today, 11 points, but probably closer than that. But a great effort by the youngsters from the Yellow Jackets, and a good effort by Minor, too, in this game. Very competitive games today.
It was. I mean, the girls' game was really, really fun to watch once they got rolling. These young guys, playing hard. Certainly probably not as crisp and neat as the coaches would have wanted it to be, but certainly a great effort on both.
All right, so Matt Coulter will have the head coach with us in just a moment as he's standing by over there. And he's got him now, Matty.
Coach Hill. McAdory made a game out of this, didn't they?
Yes, sir. Today was a day to get the young guys involved, just let them get a lot of experience, a lot of reputation, a lot of live game reps. So it was good for them to get involved early.
Win's a win, though, and I particularly like the way you guys were tenacious on defense.
Yes, sir. But first off, I want to thank the board for a great event. I wish we had y'all guys more out, but we appreciate the time right now. You guys done a fabulous job with setting up. We had 3 or 4 cameras, guys, live rolled on the baseline. That's next level. So I want to appreciate the board, the superintendent, and also the staff up there as well.
Thank you, Coach Hill. Let's go back and talk a little bit about your defense. I don't know how many turnovers they forced, but I think it was around 25, maybe more.
Yes, sir. It was a little bit more. Just like I said, this game was a test game for our younger guys to get out here and gain some experience and get some exposure, and also get their feet wet because area is coming around soon. So it's going to be very important to see what these young guys have. And like I said, with our older guys, we have a lot of guys going to college on visits, and defense starts first. So I know I'm all over the place, but I had to just put that in there.
No, that's fine. Congratulations on your win, and by the way, that's a great suit.
It's in a home game, so I appreciate the opportunity.
Home game, home suit.
Yes, sir.
Home
yes,
win.
Sir. Yes, sir. So right now we're currently undefeated at home, so that's why I keep wearing the suit.
Thank you, Coach.
That's a good reason. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Coach Hill. We appreciate it, and looking good as he heads off into the sunset for a win here at Minor. So, Chris, final thought on what you saw today. I thought good effort by everybody involved.
Yeah, absolutely. And, and I don't think that anything was wrong with the McAdory Varsity. I don't think there were any issues. I think it was more of, hey, let's see what we have for the future, how they're going to handle this pressure, and they played really hard.
See what I got, right?
That's it. Lots to clean up on both sides before area play, but certainly the effort was unmatched. Lots of sweat left on this court.
Yeah, and Emerson, I think, gets called up. I would be calling him up to come up to the varsity because he played terrific tonight. All right, so the final 56-45, the minor boys beat the McAdory boys, and then, of course, in the girls, 44-43, the minor girls beat McAdory girls. All right, so we will see you Friday night again, Centerpoint and Fultondale, for another game before the Christmas break, our last one of December, before we have a full slate of games in January and February for you. For our amazing crew, our executive director, John Huddleston, our producer director, John Rocket, all the professionals here, just amazing to work with them. For Maddie Coulter on the sidelines, for Chris Osborne at color, Scott Griffin saying so long from Minor. We will see you in 2 nights at Fultondale. So long, everybody.